Oh, hello, I'm Daddy Pig.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Oh, hello. You didn't see you there. Do you like Peppa Pig like we like Peppa Pig? Just a little? Well, we've got a collection of Peppa Pig drawing videos for you. So just sit back and enjoy our collection of Peppa Pig videos. We've got drawing videos for Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, Teddy, Dinosaur, and all the other favourite characters. All you need is some paper, some drawing things like a pen or a marker, and away you go. And also, we've bookmarked each of the videos as well, so you can skip through them. A lot easier to find. All right, enjoy. I think we'll start drawing her nose. So on the top corner here, we're going to draw a bit of an oval shape here, like this, like that. Yeah, very good. And then inside that oval, we're going to do two other little ovals there. Those are her nostrils. Yeah, great. Now, next thing we're going to do is draw her head. Now, her head is an interesting shape because it's a circle, but it's got a little bit sticking out where it joins with her nose. So I'm going to start at the top of her nose here, and we're going to go around. The bit on the top is going to stretch out a little bit, but then we're going to go around into a circle like that. And we're just going to stop here. We're just going to leave a little gap there for now. Good job. Yeah, just keep going around. There we go. Yep. And then this little gap here, we're going to close it off by starting again at the bottom of the nose here and just go across there like that. And there we go, there's Peppa's head. So now we're going to add all the little details in the head. I think we'll start off with the eyes. We're going to draw two circles up in the top here like this.
And another circle in it.
Yeah, and then her pupils, once you've done that, we're going to draw another little two circles in there, and those are her eyes. Yep. And then on the left side of her, this is her cheek, we are going to draw
do a circle.
Another big circle, yeah, and that's her cheek. She's got like little blushing cheeks.
Blushing.
Yeah. Good job. And then on the top there, just above, if you go straight up from her cheek and then straight up from her eye, we're going to draw her ears. So it's going to be just loop around like this.
Upside down,
It does look like an upside down U. Yeah, correct. Wonderful. And then of course, what are we missing?
a big smiley mouth.
A big smiley mouth, yes, because Peppa Pig is the happiest pig in the land, so we're going to do a very big smile like that. There we go, that's looking good already. So we've done Peppa's pig head, so you can see it's nice and easy. It's just lots of circles.
Looks like it's sliding.
Alright, so next thing we're going to draw is her body.
Body.
Yep. So her body it almost looks like a bit of a triangle.
But it has a U here.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a curve on the side. So first of all, I'm going to start doing a line along the bottom here. So this is the bottom of her clothes. Yep. And then on both on the sides here, going up, we're going to do a bit of a line, but it's going to have a slight curve to it, like that. And we'll just do the same on the other side, joining up with the bottom there.
Now we're going to do her hands.
Yes, we drew her arms and hands. And these are very easy because it's just
a stick.
It's just a stick. So we'll do a line for her arm and then just
2 points.
2 points near the top there like that. Because she's got 3 fingers.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. And I'm going to draw her tail on here, and her tail like all pigs got like a
Loop the
little,
hoop.
yeah, like a little curly tail kind of goes loop to loop. So we're going to draw out here and loop like that. Yeah, there we go. Her tail is done.
Hoop.
Okay, and last
Her
thing.
boots and legs.
Yes, her boots and legs. Now, Peppa Pig likes to jump in
Muddy puddles.
muddy puddles. So I'm going to draw some gumboots on the bottom here too, underneath here. So it's going to be shaped like this. And then,
It's like a square.
yeah, kind of like a square.
But a curve.
And it's got a curve to it, yeah. And we do two of them. So one next to each other, like that.
Then her legs.
Her legs, so yeah, just in between there, and it's nice and easy. Again, it's just like a little stick.
Line.
Yeah.
Now it's time to color.
Now it's time to colour in. Okay, and we're back. We've all finished colouring in our peppers, and I think they're looking amazing. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
I think you've done a great job. So you can see that you can add some extra details. We know that Peppa loves jumping in muddy puddles, so we've actually added some more big muddy puddles in there and lots of splashing going on there as well. And with mine, I've just gone out over the outlines with my marker again, just to make those lines a little bit thicker. Yeah, there we go. So we hope you had fun, and remember that's okay if your drawings look a little different to ours, because you would have added your own special touches.
And the most important thing is to have fun and practice.
That's right, so the most important thing is that you had fun and
practice.
practice, yeah. Alrighty, so we've got a piece of paper here, and we're going to draw George Pig here, and I think we'll make him holding a soccer
Georgie
ball.
Pig.
Yeah. Alright, so to start off with, now George Pig is lots of basic shapes with lots of circles, so it's nice and easy to draw. So we're going to start off with his nose. So we do a big oval like this.
It's kind of like an O, but it's like so stretched out.
Yeah, yeah. And then in the middle, you've got his nostrils. I'm going to draw another 2 circles there as well. There we go. Yeah, you better get a different marker. That one has run out. Very good. I'm going to draw the rest of his head. Now it's kind of an oval shape, but it's got a little bit sticking out, just like with
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. So we go around like this. There we go, around. We're just going to stop here. We're going to leave a little gap. Very good. Yep. And we're just going to join that in there up to his nose, so a little line like that. Yep, cool.
Now it's time for his eyes.
Okay, yeah, let's do his eyes. So we're going to do 2 circles here,
And
like this.
1 circle inside.
And then, yeah, and then a smaller circle inside for his eye. Or his pupil, there we go. Very good. Good job. Alright, the next thing we're going to draw is his ears. So there's 2 little bumps that look like upside down U's.
Kind of a V.
Oh yeah, more like a U on top of his head. Great, and then with George Pig, I also noticed that he's always happy and smiling, so we're going to give him a nice big smile down here. Yep. And
A big circle.
a big circle here, so he's got rosy cheeks. You can colour those in a little bit later. Great, wonderful. Okay, and so next thing we're going to draw is his body. So there's 1 big circle. We're going to start here, and some of the circles are actually going to be behind his head. So we'll go down like
But we
this.
don't really put a marker down.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, there we go.
Kind
Here's his body. Wonderful. And now I'm going to draw his little piggy tail. So the piggy tails are always curled up, so we're going to draw a little line and go loop to loop like that. Okay, and then we draw his feet. Oh, his legs first, and 2 little lines in the bottom there. And then draw his feet. They're like a bit of an oval shape there. And another one there. It looks like a grain of rice.
What about kind of a raisin?
Or raisin, yeah, something like that. And you can colour these in differently. I'm just going to colour these in black. But you can colour them in a different colour if you like. Okay, so that's George Pig done. Now we're going to draw him holding a soccer ball because I think that's his second favourite thing after Mr Dinosaur. So we're going to draw another big circle here. And then once we've done that circle, we're going to draw some hands holding the ball.
If he doesn't have hands, how will he play soccer?
Yeah, I'll draw those shortly. We'll draw that big round ball first. Great, and then we're going to draw one arm.
Dots?
Yeah, we'll draw the hands first. We'll draw one line going across here from his body to the ball, and then I'm going to do 2 little lines like that for his fingers.
Now it's time to do the other hand.
And then the other hand is behind it, but we're only going to draw one little line. We're going to stop at the ball because it's behind it, so you can't see it. And then all we need to do is, because it's a soccer ball, it's normally got different coloured
Dots.
circles or shapes on it. We're going to draw a few around here, and I'll draw another one on the other side. Okay, so there we go. We've drawn our Peppa Pig. No, not Peppa Pig. George Pig. I keep thinking of Peppa Pig. Holding his one of his favourite toys, a soccer ball. And I guess the next thing to do is to colour. Yeah, colour it in. So we've finished colouring in, and I think they look really wonderful. I've added some shading on my George Pig, and I can see your soccer ball is really cool. You made like a rainbow colour, all different coloured spots. So that's really awesome. We're going to draw Daddy Pig in the middle of this paper here. Now the nice thing about drawing Daddy Pig is that it's made up of a lot of circles, so it's a great opportunity to practice your circles. Alright, so we're going to start off with his nose. So we're going to draw a little oval shape here in this top corner here. So that goes around like that. So a nice little oval, so that's the end of his nose. And then we're going to add another 2 little dots in here for his nostrils, so he can obviously breathe. The next thing we're going to draw is his head. So it's kind of a oval shape with a little bit sticking out there for his nose. So what we do is we're going to start on the top here and just go around like this. Keep going round and round and round, around like this, and then we go up here. And we're just going to stop here. We're going to leave a little gap because we're going to draw another line, which is the underside of his nose. So it's going to sit there like that. All right, and then now we're going to start adding in the details of his face. So we're going to have 2 little ears on the top. So let's do that. And they're kind of like an upside down U. So that sits down like that. There's one, and there's another one there. Now the next thing we're going to draw his eyes. So this is where you're going to be drawing lots of circles. Now Daddy Pig's wearing glasses, so let's draw his glasses first. So we do underneath his first ear, we do a big circle like that. That's one pair of the glasses, and then we'll do the other side over here like this. Another one. Okay. Next thing there is we can draw a little line there to join the glasses there, and of course part of the frame of the glasses on the other side, so it's staying in his head. And now in that we are going to draw his eyes. So draw a little circle there and another little dot in there for his pupils. There we go. Now Daddy Pig is a very funny pig, and he's always smiling. So we're going to do a big smile. Again, it looks like a U shape there. He's also got a nice rosy cheek, just like Peppa. And we're going to draw a circle there. I'm going to colour that in a little different colour. Okay, and also Daddy Pig has got a bit of a beard, so we can draw that in there as well. Just going to draw some lines in there, so it looks like he's got some hair on his face. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So that's his face. The next part would be to draw his body. And this again is another big circle. So we can start drawing that here. I'll start on this side here. We draw it around and around and around and around. And up there. So there we go. So that's a nice big circle there. And it's a very easy shape to draw. Next part there, let's add his arms. So arms are nice and easy. It is just looks like one big line, and it's got two little sticks sticking out of it. So it's his 3 little fingers there. And then we'll draw an arm on the other side there as well. But this arm, because it's a little bit closer, we're going to start drawing on the inside of his circle. There we go, like that. Maybe make that just a little bit longer. And then again, a few fingers sticking out there. And of course, like Peppa Pig, Daddy Pig has a curly tail. So I'm going to draw a line here and a bit of a loop-de-loop. There we go, and his curly tail. So nearly done. The next part that we have to do, the last part, is his legs and feet. So we draw 2 little lines there for his legs. Again, this side here, because it's closer to you, we can start the line inside the circle. And then his feet, a nice, very simple oval shape there. Daddy Pig also likes jumping in muddy puddles, so you can also give him boots like you did with Peppa Pig. Okay, so there we go, we've finished all the lines. The next part is to colour in. Alrighty, and we're back. So we've all coloured in Daddy Pig. And he's looking really good, I think. We also made the lines a little bit darker so he stands out. Alright, so Peppa Pig's mum looks very similar to Peppa Pig, but there's a few things that are a little bit different. So let's start off with doing the face, and I think I'm going to start off with doing the nose. So the pigs have got a bit of a snout, and so we're going to draw a bit of an oval circle starting in this corner, just like that. There we go. And of course in the nose we've got 2 little nostrils, so we're going to draw 2 other little circles like that. There we go. Now the rest of her head, it's kind of a big circle shape and got a little bit of the nose sticking out. So what we'll do is we'll start it up here, and we'll go around here like this. And we'll go around like that. And we'll stop here, we won't go close it all together. And the reason for that is because we're going to add another little line here, join up the nose like that. Okay, so that's the shape of the head. Now we can start drawing in all the details. So I think I'll start with the eye, the ears actually. Yeah, let's do ears, upside down U like that, and another upside down U like that as well. Now we'll do the eyes. So do one circle here and another circle there, and we've just put a little dot inside the circle for her pupils like that. Now the other thing that Mummy Pig has is that she's got eyelashes, so I'm going to draw some little eyelashes here. I like to use a thinner marker for that because eyelashes are normally thinner. There we go. And we just put 3 lines, 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom there. Okay, so let's continue now. Watching Mummy Pig, I also see that she's smiling, so I'm going to give her a big smile. There we go. And it's like just a big U there. Now also she's got cheeks, they're normally rosy cheeks, so we'll put another circle here and you can actually colour those in a different colour later. Alright, so there we go, we've got the head done, and now we're going to draw the rest of the body. And the rest of the body is Pretty simple actually. So what we do is we'll start, she's wearing kind of a dress, so we'll start a line along the bottom here, just like that. So that's the bottom of her clothing. And then we're going to do a curved line on each side that's going to join from the bottom line up to the top of her head. So we'll just draw a line down like that, and then on the other side another line like that. So there we go, there's the body. And I think the next thing we'll do is her arms. So her arms are nice and easy. It is one straight line like that, and then at the end we've got two little lines like that. That's her fingers there. And we'll do one from the other side as well. But this arm, I'm going to actually start inside her body because this is the arm that's closest to her, to you. There we go. Now, Mummy Pig, like Peppa Pig and all the other pig family, they all have little curly tails. So we'll do a little curl here, loop to loop, and out like that. There we go, looks super cute. So nearly done. The last part is her legs and her feet. So along the bottom line here, we're going to draw two lines like this. So those are her legs, nice and simple. And then her feet, well, she's wearing shoes. It actually looks, it's a bit of an oval shape. It looks like a long piece of white rice, like this. There we go, and we can colour those in a little bit later as well. Okay, so that's all the line drawing done. So we've got all the shapes of Mummy Pig. And yes, I think she likes it. You like that? Yes? Very good. Okay, so the next part is to colour in. So this is, we'll fast forward this part and we'll see you back very soon. Okay, and welcome back. So we've finished colouring in and I think she looks great. Alright, so the first thing we're going to draw, I've got our paper of course, and we've got our pen or marker.
Yeah.
First thing we're going to draw, I think, is Grandad Pig's, or Grandpa Pig's hat. Yeah, so he wears a sailor's hat because he likes to...
Building boats,
yeah,
and he likes sailing.
He likes sailing and he's got a boat. Alright, so first thing I'm going to draw is the top of his cap. So it's a bit of a...
Like a bean?
It looks like a bit of a teardrop shape like that. Yeah, very good. And then at the end of the teardrop there, we're going to draw another little line going like that. And then we're going to draw the rest of the hat.
Just by doing a curve.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bit of a bean shape.
Mm-hmm.
Shape like that. Okay. And then what we're going to draw is, because he's a sailor, there's actually a little anchor on the top there. So basically we're going to draw a little line down. And there's a bit of a curve there, and then another line like that. Yeah, good job, that looks really good. Alrighty, so let's draw the rest of his face or his head. So let's start drawing his nose or his snout. So draw a bit of it over there on an angle. Yeah, and then inside that, two little holes for his nostrils. Yeah. And then along the top here, we're going to draw a line. We're just going to draw, connect up to his cap, like that. And then underneath his nose, a bit of it, just a small, slightly curved line there, like that, yep. And now we're going to draw the rest of his head. So it looks like Peppa Pig's head, where it's nice and round. But because he's a grandpa, we're going to make it lines a little bit...
Wrinkly.
Yeah, because he's got wrinkles, he's a little bit older, so we're going to make some of those lines a little bit wobbly or wrinkly looking. Not too much, but just a little bit.
Because he's not that old.
Just like that. Well, yeah, he's a grandpa, but not that old, yeah. Right, good job. Alright, so next part we're going to draw is some eyes. So we're going to draw one eye up here and draw another one underneath his hat. Yeah. And inside that, two little circles for his pupils. And I'm going to draw a smiley face about here. Yep. And then we draw some cheeks.
One because the other one is on the other side.
That's right, yep, some rosy cheeks. Alright, now the other thing with Grandpa Pig is that he's got a bit of a moustache and beard. So what I'm going to do is, because if you remember, his beard and moustache is white, so you can colour it in black now. You can leave it, and when you colour it in, I've got a white marker, or you can use white colouring pencil. You can colour that in later, but you can add that in there. And then he's got 3 underneath his chin, like that.
I'm going to use the white marker going over it.
You can do it over the top later as well, so that's a good idea. Right, so let's draw the rest of his body now. So nice and easy shape, it's one big circle. Now part of the circle, the top of it, will be up behind his head. So we just start here, just below his mouth, and we just go round and round, like that. If it's a little wobbly, that's fine, because...
Just keep practicing.
Yeah, but that character's a little wobbly there as well. Okay, so what shall we draw next?
His tail.
His tail, that's right. So let's draw his tail. And he's a pig's tail, so we've got a bit of a curly tail. So you go a bit of a loop-de-loop. And there we go, there's his tail. That's a good job there. Alright, so let's draw some arms on him. Nice.
There's 3 sticks. That's
right, so it's a stick figure arm, so it's one long stick and then 2 little sticks sticking out there. And we'll do the same on the other side. Wow, you're quick, you've already done yours. Good job. Alright, just like that, nice and easy. Alright, and of course you need some feet, otherwise you can't stand or walk. So we'll draw his shoes.
There's a rice bean.
Yeah, it looks like a grain of rice or a very squashed oval. So we draw one there. And then we just draw a line here, which is his leg joining up to his body. And then
do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, just do one next to it. About the same size. Okay, there we go. So that is Grandpa Pig. And next part is to colour in. And we're back. So we've finished colouring them in, and I think they look wonderful. You've added a lot of extra details, which is pretty cool. So let's start drawing Grandma Pig. So I think I'm going to draw, she looks very similar to Peppa Pig. So
yeah, but a bit more wrinklier.
Yeah, a bit more wrinklier. She's a bit older, that's right. And a bit bigger in size as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's draw the nose first, or the snout.
Oval.
So it's a nice oval here. Yeah, that is right. And then, you've already done that. 2 little dots there. Alright, so let's draw now underneath the nose, well, part of the nose is a little line sticking like that, because as you know, they've got the head and the nose sticks out. And now we're going to draw the rest of the head. Now this curves around from the nose. Now this one, I'm just going to stop here, and when we get round to the bottom part, as you said, there's a little bit wrinkly. So like Peppa Pig is nice and round, and because, well, Grandma Pig's a little bit older. When you get older, you wrinkle a little bit. So you can draw some...
Wrinkles?
Wrinkles, yeah, it's just little...
Wobbly lines?
Wobbly lines, just a few in there, not too many. She's not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, keep going and just go around there like that. Yeah, and a few little wrinkles, there we go. Okay, so next part is, let's draw her ears. So the ears sit at the top, nice U shape like that. Good job.
Upside down, do you mean?
Yeah. And let's draw her eyes. So we draw 2 circles in here. Good job. And a little
dot in the middle.
A dot in the middle for the pupils, that's right. Now with Grandma Pig, she's also got eyelashes. Now, if you can do 2 things. You can just colour it in a black marker. But if you remember that, actually, because she's a little bit older, the eyelashes are white. So we can actually colour that in later with a white marker or a white colouring pencil. So we're going to leave that until a little bit later. Now, she's got rosy cheeks, of course. Nice big circle there. And we can colour that in a little differently. Oh, you got your pen around the wrong way. Oh, that's not going to work. There we go. And then a big smiley face as well. Alright, so that's Grandma Pig's head. Her face, yep. Let's draw the rest of her body. So we're going to draw a little a line here, just a straight line. Yeah, good job. And then we'll join the bottom of that line up to her body, and it kind of goes up for a little bit and then a nice curve.
Like a diagonal line.
Yeah, sort of, yeah, but more of a curved angle. Yep. And we'll do the
on the other side.
same thing on the other side.
And then let's do her piggy tail.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's do a piggy tail. So she's got a little tail here. We'll draw a line and it goes loop to loop, like that. Because as you know, pig's tails are a little bit curly. Good job. So let's draw her arms. Nice, easy arms. We'll draw one on this side first.
This 3 sticks.
Yeah, it's just nice and easy. It's a line like that. So kind of stick figure there. And we'll do the same on the other side there as well.
On the other side.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and we'll draw her feet. So we'll draw her shoes like that. It looks like a grain of rice or a very flat oval. And then we draw a little line up there to join her body. And then we'll do another one there as well, so 2. Okay, so that's Grandma Pig. Again, we haven't drawn the eyelashes yet, but if you want to, you can draw them on there later, but we're going to do them later with white marker. Okay, so now it's time to colour in. And we're back, so we've finished colouring them in. So we're going to draw Teddy, which is Peppa Pig's favourite little toy. And let's start off with drawing the head. Now the head's a bit of a funny shape. It looks
like Peppa Pig's head.
So I feel it looks more like a squashed jelly bean. So we're going to start up here and go down and around like that. And then we're just going to close off the other side in a nice big curve. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, now we're going to draw his nose. So it's a circle in the top left corner there.
Kind of an oval.
A nice circle. And I'm going to colour that in black because his nose is a little black dot. But before I do that, I'm actually going to draw another circle inside. So it looks like it's a highlight. So it looks like there's some light shining on his nose. Makes it look shiny.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Cool. And let's draw his eyes. We're going to do two big circles here. Like that. And another one here. And then inside that, we're going to draw his pupils. So another 2 smaller eyes like that, or circles. And again, if you want to, you can draw another little circle in there to give him some highlights. So again, it looks like there's light reflecting off his eyes. Cool. Alrighty, it's looking good. Okay, and then we're going to draw his ears. So there's going to be one sitting on top here. It's just like a big U shape.
But kind of a V and it's upside down.
Yeah, V's more pointy, so U's more round. And then we're going to draw his mouth. So he's big. He's got a big smile on him. I'm going to draw a line like this, and then continue it around the other way, like that. Okay, and then let's draw his body and his arm. So first, going to start off with drawing an arm here. So again, it looks like a bit of a jelly bean shape. Like that. And I'm going to put 2 little lines on the inside because it looks like his paws. That's right.
I'm about to say whiskers.
Alright, now we're going to draw another leg. And this one looks a bit like a J. More like a J.
What about the eye? What about the eye?
Yep, okay. Go like that.
Good.
Okay, and draw a few lines like that. Okay, now we're going to draw his body. There's going to be a bit of an oval shape here.
What about his second leg?
Yeah, we'll draw that later because we need to see where his body is because the other legs is behind his body. So we draw that on top first. Continue that around like that.
Continue.
Yep. And then we can draw the other arm, and some of the arm is going to be behind the body, so we don't draw that. But we draw it like this. And again, you can add a few lines on there for his paws.
It looks weird with 2 hands and 1 leg.
And then you do the other leg as well, with a similar shape to that, kind of looks like a J. And fold that around like that. And then you can do a couple of lines here for his feet. Okay.
Now it's time to colour everyone.
That's right, now it's time to colour in, so we're going to fast forward this part, but we'll be back very soon.
Bye guys.
Okay, and welcome back. So we finished colouring in, and I think that looked really wonderful. Okay, so Mr. Dinosaur, you got your marker? Great. Alright, so to start off with, we're going to draw his mouth. Now, this is just a big...
Triangle?
Well, more, yeah, it's an open triangle, so it's a V shape like that. Yeah. So we draw that.
A line, stop, then another line, then stop.
Yep. And then inside it, we're going to draw other lots of little triangles, which are his teeth. So, his dinosaur's got sharp teeth. So we'll just do some on the inside, we'll do it like that, and then on the bottom we'll do the same as well. You can fit as many as you like, the more the better. There we go. Very good, that's a lot of teeth. Alright, so let's draw his body next, and his body is, if you look at this, it's quite long and curves around like that, so we're going to...
And the tail gets too big.
Yeah, so it's kind of, it actually looks like a bit of an S shape, doesn't it? So we start up here, this will be the top, and we'll go down. And I'll just stop there at the end.
And make a little hook.
Yep.
Make a little S and...
Yeah, good job. Yeah, and then from we'll start from the top of his mouth again, underneath. We draw another similar shape like that.
But we, right here, we don't put our pencils down.
Yeah. So here we'll do a little curve like this, so it's underneath his mouth, and then we're going to do the front of his belly, down here like this. And then we continue that line up to here, and that will be his tail. Like that.
And hook.
Good job. Now on the top there we're going to draw, he's got 2 eyes.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, so we draw 2 circles like that. One here and one there, so it's his eye.
Yeah, and one there.
Yeah, and then inside that we're going to do another 2 circles. Just like that, and that's his pupils. There we go. Lovely. Now on the back, if I bring back our toy again, You can see on the back he's got all these spikes going along the back. So we're going to draw those.
Triangles?
Yeah.
Lots of triangles.
Yeah, so we draw them all along the back there as well. So again, it doesn't matter how many you do, it's up to you. Okay.
Mr. Dinosaur has 12 spikes.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I've done all my spikes, and how are you going? Good. Wonderful, very spiky. Okay, now let's draw his arms. So his arms look exactly the same like George Pig. Yeah, Peppa Pig. It's just
and Daddy Pig, Mommy Pig.
Yeah, a line there, and he's got like 3 fingers sticking out there. And if you want to, you can make that line a little bit thicker as well, if you like.
Normally, real people have 5, not really 3.
Yeah, and then we draw another one on the back there as well.
And 2 more here.
Yeah, and then all we do is his legs down the bottom. And it's the same as his arms. You've got his leg here like this, and then he's got 3 toes sticking out like that.
I mean 3 finger toes?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like fingers.
Wonderful. Alrighty, so there we go. We've finished drawing Mr. Dinosaur. It's nice and easy. One big swirly shape, almost looks like an S, and lots of little triangles for spiky spikes and his sharp teeth. Alright, so next step is to colour in. So I'm going to fast forward this part, and we'll see you back very soon. Alright, and we're back. So we've all coloured in. And I think Mr. Dinosaur is happy with those. He's giving it the thumbs up. So let's start drawing Peppa's house. So first of all, I'm going to draw a line along the bottom here. This will be the bottom of Peppa Pig's house. Yeah, and then we're going to draw a couple of parallel lines going up. So start in this corner, and we go up about the same length as the bottom of the house. So we go up to about here.
Yep. And do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, and what we do then, we do here at the end, we do the same as well. We go up. That's about the same height, so it kind of looks like a square. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do one more line, because this house is kind of looking 3-dimensional. So we're going to move in a little bit here, and we're going to draw a line going up like that. Okay, so we've done that, that's good. So next we're going to draw the roof. So it's kind of, it will be a 2-sided triangle. So we go up from the second line, and we'll go up like that. And then, yeah, a bit of an angle, and then we go from this point here and we join those two together. Like that. And then we draw another parallel line, so it's going to follow this line here, but it's going to start from the back line here, and it's going to go on an angle like that. Yep, and then we just draw a line to join these two together like that. Yep, and then we'll draw another one to join that there as well. So that's the basic shape of Peppa Pig's house. Now we can go through and add some details. So on this side, there are some windows. So we've got windows 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then inside those windows, we're just going to put a bit of a plus sign there, just like that. Cool. And you've added lots of other windows, which is fun. Great. Okay, now we're going to draw the side of the house. So on the side of the house, we're going to draw a bit of a rectangle here on the bottom because this is where their front door is of their house. Like that. And then we're going to draw, I'm just going to add a little dot here. So this is for the door handle so they can open up the door. Okay, and then above that, they've got one other window there as well. So you can draw another rectangle. A little plus in it there, just like that. Alright, and the next thing from the roof, they've got a antenna. This is for their TV, so we draw a line going up like that. And then we can draw 3 lines going across. Now, they don't have to be straight, they can be on a bit of an angle, just like that, so they can watch their TV. Alright, now we're going to add some more details. So, if you remember, Peppa Pig's house is on a bit of a hill, so on the corner of this side of the house, we're going to draw a bit of a curve going down like that, and we'll do the same on the other side. There we go, so on top of the house, well, the house is on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and I think we're going to add a few other things in here. Maybe we'll add a cloud on this side here. Nice fluffy cloud. It's quite a simple shape. You just make all these little semicircles and they'll all join together like that. Great, and on the other side you've already started. I think that's a good idea. That looks like you are drawing a sun. So we're drawing a nice big circle. And there are lots of different ways to draw the sun. Normally in Peppa Pig's world it's a circle and then it's got a few lines going out like that.
I draw the sun like that.
Yeah, you can draw it any way you like. Okay, so there we go. There's Peppa Pig's house. And next thing is to colour in. And we're back. So we've finished colouring them in, and I think they look really wonderful. I can see that you've made yours super colourful, like a rainbow house, which is cool. So let's start drawing. So I think we're going to start drawing the bottom of the school first. So we're going to draw a little line here, like that. Yep. Yeah, and we're going to draw another line going up.
And do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, I'm just going to make one a little bit longer, so that's good. Yeah, and we'll do another one at the end here as well, about the same height. And then we're going to, because we're going to draw the building in 3 dimensions, we're going to draw another line about this point here going up about the same height. Just like that. So it's all,
like this.
Yep, parallel lines. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from this point here to this second point here.
By this line.
Yeah, so that makes a nice rectangle shape. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is these 2 points here, we're going to make a bit of a triangle. Well, it's only got 2 sides.
Since the school right here is a bit triangular.
Yeah, so that's the pointy bit or the part of the roof that's...
Or the clock.
That's its height.
Or
Yep.
window.
Yeah, we'll add those later. And then on the other side, we're going to draw another parallel line on the same angle as this line here. So just like that.
This like this.
Yep. And then we're going to join up the top of the roof.
This
Nice
by doing
straight
a
line.
parallel line.
A parallel line, yep, that's all right with that one there. Alright, so there we go, we've got the basic shape of the school. So let's go add in some details. So now on the top of the school they've got a...
Chimney.
Well, it's not a chimney, it's more of
a
bell. That's
school
right.
bell.
A school bell, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a shape which is similar to this, but a little bit smaller. So we're going to draw a line going up, and then another line here. And we'll just make a bit of a rectangle. Alright, yeah, so we're going to draw another line here next to that.
Another line there.
Yeah, and then we're going to draw another little triangle, just like what we did before. Yeah, that's good. And then another line just like that. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to draw the bell inside it. Now I'm just going to get a different marker because it's a little bit smaller. So we do a bit of a curve or an arch in there. And then the bell, just make it a nice bell shape around like that. Very good. Alright, so let's continue. We're going to put some windows on the school. And now they've got 3 big windows on the side here. So the 3 big squares.
3 big ginormous squares.
Now inside the squares, the window's divided up into different window panes. So what we're going to do for that is we are going to draw. We're going to even it out. So 2 lines going down, and then 2 lines going across. So
I did 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Or you can do it any pattern you like. So it kind of looks like a bit of a hash symbol.
Hash.
Yeah, or looks like you're going to play noughts and crosses actually. There we go.
Or just like a tic-tac-toe box.
Or tic-tac-toe, yeah. Great, okay, so that's that side done. So that's the 3 windows. Now on this side here, this is where you're going to have the door. So we're going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to start from the bottom here and go up like that. Yeah, and we're going to add a little dot in there, or a little circle. For the
handle.
Yeah, the doorknob or door handle. Then up the top here in this little space here, they've actually got another window. And this is a window that's got an arch. So draw a line like that. And then we can draw a semicircle around like that.
Half a circle.
That's right. And then it's got some lines there. So it's got 1 line going down. And then you divide each of those sections by half. So you've got 3 lines there. Great, so that's looking good. So let's add some more. So Peppa Pig School is on top of a hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw some lines along each side here, going down on a bit of an angle or a curve. Just like that. Yeah, excellent. Now I think we'll add a cloud in the corner as well. A nice fluffy cloud.
Just like a cotton candy.
Yeah,
cloud.
that's right. So lots of nice round shape like that. It does look like cotton candy.
And then we can put the tree.
Yeah, so there's a little tree here as well, so we can put that in. So we're going to put a bit of a branch down here like this.
Sometimes it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do tree.
Yeah, just try your best. And it's got some branches on here as well, and some leaves like that.
Just like a real tree.
Yeah. Alright, just like that. That is looking great. And last thing I think we'll do is we'll add a sun. Yeah, because it's a nice sunny day. So we'll add
It's like where we are.
That's right, it's a nice sunny day today, so we'll put that in. So it's a nice big circle, and then we'll just add some lines around the sun, so that's like the sun is shining bright. Alright, so there we go. We've finished Peppa Pig School. Next step is to colour in. And we're back. So we finished colouring them in, and I think they look really wonderful. I think we'll start off with drawing her head. So it's a bit of it actually looks like a bit of an egg shape, I think. So
kind of like an egg.
yeah, so let's start drawing that. If the line's a little bit wobbly, that's okay, because she is, when she's drawing, she is a little bit wobbly because she's quite old actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. Alright, so let's draw some ears. So she's got 2 ears in the middle, up the top, and they're kind of a little bit...
Like cat ears.
Yeah, they're a little bit pointy because she's a gazelle and they've got those type of pointy ears.
That's why she's called Madam Gazelle.
That's right. Now, gazelle also has very long horns as well. So she's got 2 long horns.
Just like a deer.
Yeah, so they go nice curve like this. They're quite thin as well. Yeah, very good.
At the bottom, it starts to get thick, and then it starts to get thinner.
That's a very good point. So at the bottom it's thicker and then gets a little bit thinner at the top. And it's got a nice curve to it as well.
And then do the same thing on the other side.
That's right. But it's looking really good. Alright, so let's draw her face. So we'll put some 2 eyes about here. And we'll just add a little dot in there for her pupils. Great. And she's got eyelashes. She's got 3 eyelashes on each eye. So we can just draw those in there as well, just like that. 1, 2, 3.
Madam Gazelle looks a bit crazy.
She's a funny teacher, yeah. Alright, so let's draw her nose. So on this side here, we're going to draw a nice round nose. We'll colour that in later.
And then let's do her cheek over the other side.
Yeah, so just underneath her eye on the right hand side, she's got a cheek. So she's got pinkish cheeks, so we'll draw a circle there. And then I think we'll draw the mouth here as well. So
Let's do a banana.
It's quite a wide, large banana sort of shape. Just like that. She's got a big open mouth, very big smile, and then, yeah, good idea. I think we'll draw a tongue in there as well. Alright, so that's looking really good. So that's Madame Gazelle's head, and we'll colour that in later. Let's draw the rest of the body. So we'll start with at the bottom here, there's a long line, just like that. It's about a similar width as her head, but just moved over slightly. Yeah, that's it. Good job. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this point here, and we'll draw a curved line going up to the top there. Yeah, very good. And the same on the other side. Okay, so the next part is we'll draw her arms.
Arms.
Yeah, so we'll draw...
That's a stick.
Yeah, so it's just a stick sort of figure arm that they've got. A 1 long one and then just 2 short little ones there, like that. We'll do the same on the other side.
But here, you need to go a bit more in, so it can look a bit more depth.
That's right, yeah, so this arm, because it's in the front, we'll draw that inside the body, and the one on the back there is a little bit smaller as well, and behind it, and that creates a bit of depth, which is nice. Very good suggestion. And then, we need to draw her tail. She's got a little tail.
Oh yeah, like a kangaroo, but a kangaroo got a longer tail.
Not as big as a kangaroo, so gazelles have got quite small tails. It looks like half a banana there.
Yeah.
Great.
Like a sliced watermelon.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's draw her feet. So she's got...
A rice bean.
It looks like a little grain of rice, or very squashed oval. And then at the end of that, we'll draw a line going up. That's just her leg. And then we just do the same
on the other side.
On the other side. That is right. Awesome. So that is Madame Gazelle, and the next step is to colour in. And we're back. So we've finished colouring in, and I think they look wonderful. Are you happy with yours?
Yes.
That is great. So we're going to draw Mr Skinnylegs, and he's a cute spider, and he's really easy to draw. He's basically a circle
and sticks.
And he has sticks for his legs. So let's do that. So let's start off with a nice circle in the middle. There's actually a little bit of an oval, it's a little bit squashed. Yeah, very good. And then we're going to draw 2 eyes in here. Nice big circles there. Now we'll draw another smaller circle inside for the pupil. Now we're going to draw the mouth. Now we're going to draw it, not just a line, we're going to draw it as a shape, because the rest of the body will be coloured in the black. So we go down here like this, and we go around, so it looks like a little bit of a tube like that. Okay, so this is body done. We'll colour that in later. And next we'll draw his legs. And how many legs does a spider have?
8.
8, that's right. So let's draw that. So it's nice and easy. It's a bit of a leg there, or a line there, and he's got a knee, so there's a bit of a bend, and then we'll go down here. And then we'll have a little bit sticking out there like that, which is his foot. And we do that 3 more times, so we've got 4 of these on one side like this. And draw another one. And another one like that. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Very good. There we go, 8 legs. Okay, so that's all the drawing done. The next part now is to colour in. And we're back. So we've finished colouring them in. Now he's a very easy character to colour in. I've just made him black. You've added a bit of colour in his mouth. But you know, if you want to, you can do whatever colour your imagination comes up with. So there we go. There is Mr. Skinnylegs from Peppa Pig. Oh, hello. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you watched all the videos right to the end. That is amazing. Well done. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. There were a lot of Peppa Pig drawing videos, so you've probably been very busy. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends and check out our other videos as well. Thanks very much. Bye. Bye.